Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday if you celebrated Christmas or Kwanzaa. We are going to go ahead and get started with the weekly reset for after the holidays, and we're going to start with stripping these sheets off of my bed and putting new sheets while I start laundry on the rest of the sheets and bedding and everything else. And from there, we'll move on to cleaning the rest of the house. But right here, I wanted to kind of give you an update on what happened to me on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve morning, I actually got a vet appointment for the boys, Sam, Jack, and Binks, my three black cats that you see roaming around. They were going in for their yearly exams and vaccines. Well, around 11 o'clock, Jack ended up getting an allergic reaction, and I rushed him back to the regular vet, and they gave him Benadryl and some other things because he did have an anaphylactic shock basically to the vaccines. And then the vet closed at 1 o'clock, and then Sam ended up getting sick around 3 o'clock, and I had to rush him to the emergency vet because he also was having an allergic reaction to the vaccines. So I spent a lovely 4.5 hours at the emergency vet, and I'm very thankful I was only there for an allergic reaction because I witnessed some things where critical patients were coming in, and I'm very thankful my cats were only having an allergic reaction to the medicine, to the vaccines. So now we know to space out the vaccines or to pump them up with Benadryl before they have the vaccines. So everybody is doing fine. Jack and Sam are back to normal. They're playing around. It's now Monday. They actually were playing and fighting yesterday while I was cleaning. But we are going to go ahead and get on with the making the bed and the laundry. And yes, so with them being sick, I am actually not deep cleaning any rooms this weekend because of my mom was still there at the house, and you'll see her here and there throughout the video. But with the sick cats, they were still kind of feeling their meds on Sunday. So I was just kind of taking it easy with them and not trying to cause too much of an upset. So instead of that, I am just going to go ahead and pull out my little spot bot cleaner that I use for little spot cleaning of the carpet. And I've had this cleaner for several years now, and I will leave a link down to a newer model of it down in the description box below. But I find it so much easier to have that because I don't have to pull out my big steam cleaner, carpet cleaner. I can just, if I'm just cleaning a spot or two, I can pull out this little spot bot cleaner and just let it do its little thing while I'm off doing something else. And this is not sponsored. This is just what I enjoy, because having one sick cat that has hairballs and gets sick, and then this happened where Jack threw up 11 times and Sam threw up 5 times before I got them into the vet. So we have lots of cat stains throughout the house. So we are going to see me pulling out that and hitting some throw up stains on the video, and I apologize if people think it's disgusting that I'm doing this. It's like showing the stains, but it's real life when you have a pet house. And I'm also going to show me cleaning out a litter box because it's real life. Not up close, we're going to stay far away. But while I was in the middle of cleaning the litter box, Binks decided he needed to use the litter box. And you see him right there where he's looking in and he's about to climb into the box. And I just have to give up and say, okay, use the box, and walk away. And so it's real life when you deal with pets. But like I said, it was just a very stressful holiday that I was not planning on. But we also have little muddy paw prints there on the wood floor, and I will be cleaning that up with my all-purpose cleaner here after I vacuum. And that is pretty much it for now. So sit back, listen to the music, and hopefully it gives you some cleaning motivation to at least reset for the week.
Fire gone, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never
the kitchen is still kind of in a work in progress. I'm working on it right now to repaint, reorganize, and do a bunch of things in the kitchen. So you see all those jars over there and wine bottles on the counter. I pulled all of those out from the pantry when I was painting the pantry, and the mason jar stuff needs to be thrown out because they're expired. And the peanut butter has about a spoonful of peanut butter left in it that I just need to eat. And then the wine bottles are full of wine, but I don't drink wine, and it's a long story. Basically, I got sick off of it, and now the smell of wine just makes me sick. I gag. So I don't drink wine. The reason why I have all the wine bottles was because a few years back, I actually ran meetings at my house for a political organization that I was with. So, and I also had book club when we had in-person book clubs, but now I haven't had any of those in my house for the past couple of years, especially when I was no longer the president of the organization. So I'm at the point where I'm like, no one really has ever drank the wine, and I don't want them anymore because they're just taking up space. So I'm in this process of like, where do I need to, what do I do with these wine bottles? I don't want to just pour them down the drain, but I'm almost to that point where I'm going to have to pour them down the drain because I'm not going to drink them. I'm never going to drink them. And my mom doesn't like anything but Texas wine. So it's kind of, the majority of those are all from California. She gets sick off of California wine. Don't ask. It's just a thing. But yeah, so I'm in that, I don't want to throw them out, but I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm about to uncork all of them, screw the tops off, and just throw them down the drain because I don't want them in my house anymore. But I also have the light that goes above the sink is also over there on the water filter, and some other things just throughout the house that are not quite where they should be, or in the kitchen where they're not right where they're supposed to be, because I am still in the organization phase. I have reorganized the pantry, and I will be sharing all of these videos here in January, so look forward to those. But I'm also working on reorganizing some of the cabinets, so, it's just a work in progress. And for those of you that haven't noticed, because I have my hair pulled up, I actually got my hair cut. My mom cut my hair on Christmas Day, so it is now like shoulder length. It's shorter than I really anticipated, but, it'll grow back. And the reason why it's shorter, it's my hair, looks longer when it's wet, but as soon as I cut it, once it dries, it curls up and waves and does all of this, so it actually becomes a lot shorter than it is. But I am able to put it up in a ponytail, so there is that. But we had an 80-degree temperature, 80-degree Fahrenheit temperature this Christmas. So of course, while I'm cleaning, I'm getting hot. And I actually, at some point, while I was cleaning, went and bumped the thermostat down from 74 to 72 just to get air flowing in the house because I was hot from cleaning. But that's why I'm in tank top and leggings, because it was hot outside. It was humid. And after I'm done with cleaning, and there's my mom sitting there. She's working on a newsletter for one of her volunteer organizations. But later in the afternoon, I don't film any of this, but once I'm done cleaning, I do go out and start mowing the yard and doing some stuff out in the front because I had weeds growing, and I almost got hit by a huge tree branch that fell from the tree and while I was mowing, so exciting times. And then I found snakes while I was out there, so I don't know if they were poisonous snakes. I think one was dead when I found it. The other one was still alive, and I believe it was poisonous, but it was so small that I couldn't really tell if it was a copperhead or one of those. So I just went ahead and killed it because I don't need to have a snake bite on top of the entire holiday trauma that I had earlier, a couple days prior. So we went ahead and took care of that snake and collected let's see, 5 bags of leaves from the front yard. So that, it was time to do some yard work out there.
To escape, and here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea. Think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose. I remember every day that I spent right here with you. Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel as good as I do. Baby, I wanna still act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical.
For those of you that are new, my name is Charlotte, and just giving you a little bit of information about me. I live in the Houston, Texas area, and I actually have a regular Monday through Friday job that I work. I'm currently working from home because of the pandemic that's going on, but I will eventually be going back to the office at some point when they ask us to go back into the office. I work in customer service for a chemical company here in the Houston area. So that's what I'm doing on a Monday through Friday regular basis. And then I am also have 4 cats that are inside and 3 outside cats that kind of hang around. But I have the 4 cats. The oldest is Fifi. She is 14 and a half years old. Then I have 3, they're not kittens anymore, but 3 baby cats. They're 18, 19 months old. Forget exactly how many months old. But as you can see, I'm cleaning up some of the throw-up stains right there. But the 3 18-month-old cats, their names are Binks, Jack, and Sam. They are all black cats, and they keep all of us going in this house. So a lot of the cleanups that I have to do, it's because of all the cats that are just roaming through the house. So it's vacuuming up their fur after they've been playing and fur comes out, or cleaning up litter, or in this case today, we are cleaning up throw-up stains. But as you can see, the kennels, they're staying out because Fifi has to go to the vet later this week, and then Sam has an appointment in January, early January, to go back because he needs a teeth cleaning as well. So we're keeping some kennels out because we have to wrangle up these cats and get them back into kennels when the 2 that have to go to the vet are the ones that don't like the kennel. So exciting times. But you see my little Christmas tree still standing. It fell over one day, but I secured it to the wall. And then we are moving on to cleaning, and I will be rearranging the sofa cushions because it's been maybe about 2 or 3 weeks since I pulled the cushions off, and I just want to make sure that the cushions are getting worn the same amount. And so I'm basically just moving over the cushions. That corner cushion is staying where it's at because it's the only corner cushion. But the other ones, I really don't sit on the side that's to the far left, that's facing the fireplace. It's very rare that I sit on that side because normally I'm sitting in here watching the TV, so I sit on the side that is facing the TV a lot of the times. And I could tell that the cushions were getting a little lumpy in a way, so I needed to go ahead and rearrange them, so I took that opportunity to do that now. And again, we're vacuuming and we'll clean up some more throw up stains here shortly.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. Choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together.
So here, right where my printer is at, the cats actually like to walk on the top scanner part of the printer, and weighing at 12 and 13 pounds, which the vet says they're overweight, I'm concerned that when they step on that they're going to break the printer, and I do want to have this printer last a while, so I have this extra lac table. It's from IKEA, and I just went ahead and put it over the printer. I know that I will have to secure it later, but it is perfect for now, that it just gives a little elevated and an extra resting spot, and it's one less thing I have to move around in the room to clean around. So it is protecting the printer now, and that is what I needed for this purpose for now.
Choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. We're driving down the boulevard, cruising with the windows down, feeling like we run this town. Your song is on the radio, the one you always like, the one that always gets you psyched. We've been drinking all the cheap wine all night, acting stupid but it feels so right. I know that we will all be just fine, but tonight I just want
are you doing in my bed? Good boy. Don't play with the bed. No.
Don't stop till we see sunlight. We've been drinking all that cheap wine all night, acting stupid, but it feels so right. I know that we will all be just fine, but tonight I just wanna dance it off. Ignore the world with me tonight. Wanna dance it off. Put your body next to mine. I just wanna dance it off. Ignore the world with me tonight. Wanna dance it off. Put your body next to mine. Just wanna dance it off. Ignore the world with me tonight. Got a little lost in the possibility. Got a little lost in the thought of
This is about the end of the weekly reset and cleaning motivation. I hope everybody found this enjoyable and were motivated to get up and clean something in their house for this week. I will be back next week with another cleaning video. I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I post a new video. And if you haven't done it already, please hit that like button so that way I know that you have enjoyed this. Thank you everybody and have a wonderful week.